Hello folks, this is IMAX Nation 1980 here, and last night I have returned from my Walt Disney World trip. This I think was my, this was my 8th trip. I'm a huge fan of collecting Disney pins. I think I did a video on YouTube years and years ago showing off the ones I had, and back then I didn't have this nice binder. But over the years I got all these things to store my pins, and I finally got this very nice, why did I say binder? I think it's more like a suitcase slash binder, but let's have a look. Pins! Look at them all. Now, my original intention was to put all these pins in order. Like my goal, I have one specific goal, and that's to get a pin representing every Disney animated feature. Everything from Snow White to Zootopia. And all 55 of the animated classics. And the problem is, with this pin binder, the way you have to put them in, take them, take the backings off and everything, it was a little bit of a hassle, and I found myself having to move a lot of them around because a lot of them I put in their place back in 2014, and with new ones, I had to pretty much reorganize all of them, take them out, put them back in. So these pins are pretty much in no order. If you see any form of order, it's just by accident. So, yeah, most of this page, pretty much all of this page is the animated features. I've got one Snow White one there. I've got one of Grumpy. Got a couple Pinocchio ones there, Fantasia. Some of these are mystery pins. Over in Walt Disney World and the Disney parks, they sell these blind packs, and you get mystery pins, and if there's ones you don't like, you just trade them and you get the ones that appeal to you. Like, I believe I got this Jose Carioca pin, this Epcot-centric one, by trading for it. Anyways, some of these are new purchases, like this Mad Hatter one with the spinner. That's one of the ones I got on this trip. Same thing with this glittery Cinderella one. I didn't have a proper Cinderella pin, but yeah, as you can see, my goal is to get at least one pin representing each and every classic. So let's have a look. The lighting in my basement can be a pain sometimes. Some of these are like the Hidden Mickey mystery pins. This one of Madame Mim here. I like this one too, it moves. You could smash Sir Hiss with the mirror. And the bananas on that one swing. That's an older one too. This Mowgli one, for instance, that came in a mystery pack as well. And those mystery packs, they come in these nice boxes, and they say collect them all, and you get 2 of each. There's usually like 14 or 16 per set. I might trade that one off one day, because I have so many Jungle Book pins to begin with, and I already have one with Mowgli, so. Now let's take a look at these smaller ones here. This Ichabod one I think is very nice. Yeah, some of them are like series here as well, these Hidden Mickey ones. Like, here we got the alphabet. If I remember correctly, the one for you shows the Ugly Duckling from the Silly Symphony. This is a very nice Dumbo one. Grumpy. Of course, I had to get Figaro. Alright, next page. More features. Aladdin parking space there. A couple genie pins there. This was a mystery one that I got in a blind pack. And that Shenzi puzzle piece there, that was part of a limited series. I didn't pick that one up. Somebody who went on my previous trip with me, he just picked that one up for me, just ran like, oh, here's a pin for your collection. I was like, okay, I'll take it. Some of these are very small. This one's very cool. Gotta love Rhino. This Brother Bear one was actually one of the first pins I ever got. Autumn 2004. That was my first ever trip to Walt Disney World, October 2004. I was 12 at the time. Couple Tangled ones here. And I really love this Wreck-It Ralph one. I love how it's kind of a combination of the 8-bit Wreck-It Ralph and how he appears in the movie. And this was a limited pin too, because I think they were only selling it the month it came out, and a few weeks after Wreck-It Ralph opened, I went on my 2012 trip to Disney World. And also got Hero and Baymax. And I reserved a special space here for Zootopia, but unfortunately, I didn't find any Zootopia pins on my trip. Apparently, they made only one, and it sold like hotcakes, so I gotta order that one. So, moving on to Pixar movies, we got Toy Story, no A Bug's Life, unfortunately. I really like this Toy Story 10th anniversary pin. Parking space mystery pin there. This Finding Nemo one with Dory, I also got that one in October 2004. Incredibles, can't go wrong. A couple Cars pins. I got this Remy pin on my most recent trip. Finally got Ratatouille, so I gotta get Bug's Life. This is a very nice up one. And a couple Cars 2 mystery pins there. Gotta have Brave. And like I said, it's not going to go in any order. It's just going to be so random from this point onwards. So here are some pins representing different parks. This is a nice spinny one. Spaceship Earth, can't go wrong. This is a very cool one. This was for Walt Disney World's 40th anniversary in 2011. It's a very nice Pirates one. This one moves as well. Big Thunder Mountain Railroad with Mickey and the gang. Splash Mountain also moves, as does this one, showing all the flags of the world. Old test track, new test track. And Italy and Ireland. My mother's side is pretty much 99% Italian, and my father's side is like 70 to 80% Irish. This one always flips up. Aerosmith Rock and Roller Coaster. One of my favorite roller coasters ever. I went on it twice this trip. Very nice Epcot 30th anniversary pin there. Disney Hollywood Studios. I absolutely love Expedition Everest. This is a cool one right here. This Twilight Zone Tower of Terror with this lenticular image. Making sure you see all of them. More Pixar here. We got a Monsters U pendant. Opens up. Where's Don Carlton? He's one of my favorite characters in the movie. Who's my Kappa? We're okay. This is another cool spinny one right here. This one's for Inside Out. And you basically spin it around for each emotion. The Good Dinosaur. And these are the only two pins I saw for the Good Dinosaur. It was a double pack. Finally got a Roger Rabbit one on this trip. Nightmare Before Christmas, Tron Legacy, I really like this one. This was a mystery pin right here, this Chip 'n Dale Hidden Mickey one. It kind of looks like Captain America's shield from Captain America the First Avenger, the first shield that he uses, the one that looks like a medieval shield. This Donald pin is probably the first pin I ever got, because when my sister and I got our lanyards on our first ever Walt Disney World trip, they came with one pin, and mine came with this nice Donald Duck one. Hers came with this. She doesn't collect the pins anymore, she just gave them all to me, like, oh, here, take all my pins. So, I don't intend to trade any of them, I just, I'm gonna hold on to them. But yeah, that's the one that came with hers, and this is the one that came with mine. And we got a basic Mickey one right here. We got Oswald. Can't go wrong. Plane Crazy, classic Mickey and Minnie. Although the events of Plane Crazy were far different from what this pin depicts. This was a mystery pin that was given out when the pin line was celebrating its 10th anniversary in 2009. To my understanding, the other ones simply had 10 in different languages. Two mystery pins right here of Chip 'n Dale. Happy Thanksgiving. I've got that one in 2009. This is an unreleased pin. This was given to me by a cast member. He saw my lanyard of pins in 2007, and he was very, very, very impressed, so he just gave this one to me, and it was so nice of him. I wonder why it was never released. It looks like a prototype, honestly, in terms of the design and everything. Boardwalk, I stayed at the Boardwalk twice. Once in 2005 and in 2014. I love the Boardwalk. It's probably my favorite resort. This very basic one here for Disney World in America. I like this one a lot. This is the Grand Floridian where I stayed this time. I stay at the Grand Floridian a lot. It's the one my family prefers. Animal Kingdom. This is one I just got. Ride the Rails. I love how it's very vintage and very much 20s, 30s in terms of design and how they use that era of Mickey on the pin. We've got the Polynesian here. I've only stayed at the Polynesian once, but I liked it. I think they've revamped it since the time I stayed there. But I went there on this trip to eat at the Ohana restaurant. This is actually a very good place to eat. They give you lots and lots of food, and you don't go home hungry. And this is a mystery pin I just got too. I'm a Libra, so I just had to get it. And this nice pocket watch here with Chip and Dale. I have another one with Oswald coming up. Here are two great Walt picture frames. This Walt one I got on my first trip in 2004. And this one I got on my most recent trip. Here are some mystery pins, Mickey ear themed, and I decided to hold on to some of these. I traded off some of the other ones. Here's another mystery pin here that I think I got on my last day. It's the genie with his Hawaiian shirt and goofy hat. Finally got an Oliver and Company pin this trip. Mary Poppins, King Louie, Newt play the flute. It's Big Thunder Mountain Railroad. This is a very nice tangled one with the lantern because I See the Light is one of my favorite sequences in terms of modern Disney as a whole. And this very nice Finding Dory one. Hank is made out of rubber there, while the rest of the pin is made of the usual pin metal material. Kronk! Archimedes, Luxo Jr., some of the dwarves here. And these are two Animal Kingdom mystery pins here of Disney characters looking at the different species. This is for Dinosaur, both the film and the ride. I actually like this pin a lot. I like how Pluto is going "Arr" at the Carnotaur. I got this one on this trip too, Soarin'. This one moves a bit. They just opened the new Soarin' Over the World. Love this retro style Epcot pin. And these are two Pirates of the Caribbean mystery pins, both picture frames into what I believe are concept art sketches. Maybe they're the original Mark Davis ones. And here are some recent hauls right here. We've got these two Chinese zodiac pins representing each year, because, you know, in the Chinese zodiac, each year represents an animal and it's a cycle. So I was very happy to see that I got the year of the monkey, because 1992, the year I was born, was the year of the monkey. Chip and Dale running off with Donald's mixtape. I can only imagine what's on Donald's mixtape. This is a very nice, very colorful Space Mountain pin. And I got some Star Wars crossover ones too, which I think are very cool. This one especially. I mean, come on, combining the best Star Wars movie with what is to me the best Disney animated movie, Pinocchio. Combining those two, you can't go wrong. Got a basic one of Lady here. This one of Hercules I really, really like. Here's a good Tink mystery pin. And two Stitch Star Wars pins that I just had to get. I got those on this recent trip too. This is a great one right here of Doug. And they all say different things. Squirrel! I have just met you and I love you. I have been very good today. I love that. Some more mystery pins here. There's Elliot from Pete's Dragon. There's the Oswald pocket watch. And these 4 Wally pins were part of a pack. I just had to get them because I really, really love Wally. And this is kind of a mess here. These are all my lanyards and such. They all have all these pinholes in them and such. Shanghai Disney opened while I was there, so they were giving these out. Very nice. And these are all the Animal Kingdom conservation pins that they always give out. They come in different colors, different variants. So, there you have it. Those are all the card backs. Don't mind that mess. I don't think the card backs are worth anything, but I kind of just hold on to them anyways. But yeah, that was my Disney pin collection. Thanks for watching. This is IMAX Nation 1980, signing off.